G'day everybody, it's Will here from Never Odd or Even, and I'm joined by Robin, my trusty sidekick. That doesn't make me Batman. Although I did notice that, Robin, you have renamed your two cities. Do you want to tell us a bit about that?
Yes, well, in the game, apparently you can rename your cities. Oh, and by the way, hi everyone. It's good to be back. So I called my main city Robin, just because that's who I am. And I called my second city Batman, just because Batman always gets all the acclaim, and it's about time Robin got some acclaim.
Are you going to go with the superhero theme? Can we expect other DC heroes to actually take over and have cities named after them?
Maybe not necessarily just limited to superheroes. I'm a big fan of Robin Hood, so maybe one could be Hood.
Yeah.
Maybe another one a bird. I don't know. We'll see as my cities develop.
We'll see where the inspiration takes us.
Absolutely.
All right. Well, it's been a little while since we've had a chance to play. Life has been busy and things have been happening, but we're back again for the third episode of Era 2. Robin, do you want to give us a bit of a catch-up, a rundown on where your people are?
Yes. So if for those of you who may have not watched our previous videos in a while, I've got barbarians from the south and on the east, and so fighting two barbarian wars at the moment. Most of my action is happening at the south at the moment. I've also got a couple of longships that are exploring the seas, one to the far west and one that's just off the shore of Robin, the city, Robin. Anyway. And so that's where I'm at. I'm about to choose a civic, and then got traders happening. So yeah, things are going reasonably well. It's a bit of a war.
All right. Well, without further ado, let's get into it.
So I need to choose a civic, and at the moment I have drama and poetry, military training, mysticism, and political philosophy. And given that war is everything, I'm going to be going for military training, which also says it awards me an envoy. Is an envoy one of those governors, or is that something different?
An envoy is a person that you can send to your neighbouring city-states. So hang on, if you go up to the top right hand corner, just under where the turn and the time is, you can see city-states is the second one across. World rankings, the first, city-states is the second. It'll give you a list of the city-states that you have discovered and the number of envoys that you currently have with those city-states.
Okay.
So I've got Muscat and Candy, and I currently have no envoys with either of them.
Right. There you go.
The empire that has the most envoys becomes, I never know how to pronounce this, Suzerain, Suzerain, which means that they love you more than anyone else, and they will let you use their troops. They will show you what they can see. You're the kind of strongest ally. So that's pretty cool.
Right.
Also, you might have some little question mark speech bubbles, exclamation mark speech bubbles next to those. Can you see either of those on yours? Next to their symbols, yellow, and I've got yellow and white.
Yes, I've got one which has got a smiley green face and another one that's got an exclamation mark.
Yep, so if you mouse over the exclamation mark,
it
will tell you that the quest
is a quest.
That's right. So if you complete that, it will give you an envoy.
Alright, so I've got to train a Viking longship and then I can get
an envoy.
An envoy, cool.
So if you've got an envoy to spare, you're allowed to put one in. Now that smiley face, is that one that you've already got an envoy with?
Yes,
so that means he loves you. He's friendly with you, and it's probably worthwhile adding to him, because if you've got one envoy next to him, you'll get a certain level of bonuses. If you've got 3, you'll get a next level of bonuses. If you've got 6 envoys, you'll get the highest level of bonuses.
Okay.
Yep, and they've all got a different flavour. So the 2 I'm looking at is faith and gold, or commerce. But there's all kinds of different ones. So, go ahead, put your envoy in.
That's great. Excellent, thank you. So I'll do that. And I now also have to move my archer And now the road actually allows travel quicker, doesn't it?
It sure does.
So rather than going straight south, I should go west to get onto the road to go travel further quick down. Would that make sense?
Yep, that'll also put you on the right side of the river too. That'll be helpful.
Right. So I'm going to try that. And then I have to move these guys. So I'm going to move all of them down.
Don't forget that one's injured, so...
Oh, yeah. Now, so my warrior that's currently confronted by by the barbarian warrior and archer.
Yep.
He gets to fight, so I'm going to take out the warrior, I think.
Nicely done.
Yes. And now my warrior is able to attack, so I'm going to go here. And I can upgrade him, so I'm going to...
Oh, and that healed him as well.
That healed him as well. So that's excellent. And that... Oh, I need to choose a production as well. So production at Robin. Now, one of the things that happens when the city grows is that you've got all of these different options. And so this is where it becomes a little bit overwhelming for me. So I think I need to build some more spearmen.
Okay.
So I'm going to build that, and that's good. So that's my turn.
Yep, and it looks like your trader is on his way back to establish that trade route firmly with Batman. So Batman is trading with Robin and vice versa.
Lovely.
Okay, well, let's go down to my part of the world because I've got a little red message that says the game is waiting on me. So I'm in a strange expanding situation here where I've got 2 settlers heading out, and I've got to make some decisions about where I would like them to go or end up. So when I click on my settlers, I can actually see the different places around, and it comes up with a grid overlay. Green for lots of water, red for can't build there because it's too close to another city or it's a mountain, and white for no water, so it'll grow slowly. Now where I am at the moment will probably grow reasonably slowly, but I'm happy to grow there, so I'm going to plant this first city right here next to these rice fields. So I have just established the city, and in keeping with our flavor text, I'm going to give my city a name. So this is how we rename a city, taking the current name out, and I'm going to call this one Willtown. Very good.
You got a theme of Will.
That's right. This is Willtown. Wait till I build Willopolis.
Oh.
So I've got another settler down this way. Oh, hang on, I have to choose production in Willtown. So we're going to build a granary to get him off to a good start. Gonna promote my scout so that he can see through jungles and woods. So that's good, and that's improved his ability to see. So I can now see the Persians coming down our way. And I'm going to send that settler out to there. Oh, there's some iron fields over there. I might have to head that way. Alright, so that's completed my turn, so I'm going to hit the next turn button, but before I do, I'm going to head up because I think there's going to be some barbarian action up here in your world. Alrighty. So we're waiting for the turns to happen. Yes, the archers are firing, and they have killed one of your warriors, but you're still in the game, which is good. Only just.
Only just.
Okay, now I've just had an interesting reveal down my way. I've got some barbarian archers coming across at the top of my land. You probably can't see them because it's not in your vision, but that encampment is becoming a major problem. Alright, so I might just do my go quickly. So I'm going to send my scout out and explore more of this land. I'm going to move my settler out a bit further. Now it is dangerous to send settlers out by themselves. Bad things can happen, so that's why I'm going to team my slingers up with my settler. and leave this one here, upgrading it to an archer because I can do that now. And that is everything for my turn. So Robin, back to you.
Okay, so now I've got a pretty dire situation where I've got a warrior that's very badly wounded. I've got another warrior in Batman that is healing.
Yep.
But I've got a warrior on the other side of the river.
Yes.
So I will attack there.
Oh.
Cool, I like that.
Yeah, you did some damage there, but not enough damage to survive if you attacked with the other warrior, so I think I'd still retreat him.
Okay, thank you. I'll do that. So I will retreat. Now, I've just realized there's a warrior. If you can look up at Robin and across to the left, there's a barbarian warrior who seems to be going after my scout. So I'm going to have to move my scout a little bit further north to get away from him.
Oh, I think I just saw another barbarian up to the north there flash just quickly as you moved past the volcano.
Oh, really? Oh, dear. This is not good. So potentially this warrior could come across. So I'm going to need to... Now, I've just created a spearman, if you can see that.
You could send him out.
I'm going to move my spearman out.
Yep, good.
I'm going to send one of my archers down, and the other one...
I'd rest him.
Yes, okay. Oh, I can actually upgrade him.
Yep. Oh, that's even better.
Yep,
yeah.
So that's even better.
What did you give him?
The one on the left. So it was a attack strength.
Yep, excellent. That's good.
Now I've also can choose a research, which means I'm going to now move to ironworking. Oh, horseback. Oh, there's quite a lot here.
Yeah.
Does it really matter?
Well, it depends. You see, ironworking will give you stronger soldiers, but horseback riding will give you faster moving soldiers. So I often look at terrain when I'm thinking about these things. You're in a fairly wooded terrain with lots of hills, which means your horses are going to be slowed down anyway. So you might be better to go for stronger units that are moving slowly rather than faster units that are actually not as strong. So ironworking would probably be your best bet given your war situation.
Okay, thank you. So I've done that, and I'm going to now build a longship because that's what gives me envoy with one of the cities.
And it's handy to explore the world with the longships too. And your longships are a special unit that you get being a Viking, so they're more powerful than the standard galley.
Yes, that's right. Okay, so that's pretty much my go. Thank you.
Okay, well, we're going to advance now, so we'll see what happens. Okay, your longship is moving. Your trader just moved. Okay. Oh, there's a scout. That's my scout. You can see my scout now. Archers just fired at your warriors, but did minimal damage.
They did indeed.
Okay, I can see the city of Bakiriti.
Yes, that's right. Does that look... That's only a 1. So does that...
It's fairly new. Yeah, it's a fairly new city. But given the number of barbarians around and the protected nature of my cities, I'm unlikely to want to pick a fight at this point in time.
No, probably a good idea.
Yep. So I'm going to send my scout up. More barbarians. He looks like he's having trouble with barbarians just like we are.
Okay.
Oh, I've got a warrior over here too. Look at that. Okay, so I'm going to continue to move my guy across. Warrior's going to rest. Going to choose production in Willville, who has just finished building a campus. So I'm going to follow the campus up with a library, because I think that, you know, every peaceful Egyptian society needs a library.
Absolutely.
You can build your army, and I'll look after the important things. Okay, so that's everything for me at the moment. I'm feeling fairly good. I've got a well-protected set of towns. I'm happy with my settler moving out to build, so it's all good. So up to you.
All right. So for me, I'm going to move my settler to continue to explore.
That's your scout?
Yep. Goodness gracious, there's another encampment up to the north. Do you see that?
Yes.
Sorry, that's my scout. Sorry,
Yep.
my scout. Okay. Let's just there's more. It's a horse. We've got another. I got one up the north. That's not good.
We're going to have to do some serious fighting here.
Yeah. Okay, and you can see that the barbarian warriors have crossed over the river. So I'm going to give my spearmen their first taste of action.
Nicely done.
And my archers, they're not in range. I will move them forward so that they can attack.
Yep.
This archer is going to come to the south because I need to get rid of that this encampment. This warrior, he's badly hurt, so he needs to heal.
Yep.
And I'm going to fight the archer down the south.
Nicely done.
All right, so success.
Yep. You've crossed the river and slain the barbarian archers.
Fantastic.
Now they will keep continuing to produce until we take that encampment out.
Yep. So I've got a number of units down the south, so I will take that out.
Yep.
Okay. That is my turn at this stage. Thank you.
Well, if you want to end your turn, and that will end this episode. So we'll just watch what happens. Your longship is exploring the ocean. Mm-hmm. One of the advantages of the longship is it can go across ocean squares, which other galleys can't. So that gives you a massive advantage in exploring the world.
Okay.
Every other ship in this era has to stay close to the shoreline.
And just so you know as well, my longship, the Viking longship up north at Muscat, is continuing to go and explore the northern hemisphere.
Yep.
That way.
And now that warrior attacked your spearsman and took some damage, but I think you took some as well. So next time you'll be able to hit him with your archers as well. All right, so that's all we've got time for today. Thanks for joining us again for Civilization 6 Discoveries, and we'll catch up with you next time.
Thanks, everyone. See ya.